Okay, so how to get your guy with a flashlight and horror elements. You'd first need to start out with a capsule. So in your hierarchy you get this, and then go pew. Make sure he's touching the floor or around there, and then just get your main camera, put him on it. So I'll just take that here and well, that didn't work out. So no. Well, seemed like I turned it all over to him. So put your main camera on the capsule, then get you your flashlight, put it into the scene. If you don't have it, the asset store has it, but where I have it is right there. So you put this in there if not already. Make sure it lines up really good. And then, because you want it to rotate so it actually looks like the player is actually holding it. So about like yay. Then put a spotlight in your hierarchy. Go over here, go to light, spotlight, and then it'll bring you one of these. Make sure to rotate it, because normally it starts out like this, and then you'd want to flip it up so it actually looks like it's going outwards. So follow these lines and put it right there where your flashlight is. Make sure to look at both X and Y verticals, because if you look one way and then you look the other way, it ain't lined up. See, it's still a ways off. So always double check everything, make sure it does look right all the way around, and then you'll see this. So now you have the spotlight and the flashlight, but also you definitely want your main camera to be somewhere in the capsule. So then we'll just move this and grab this. So making sure that you can see it in the actual camera. Sometimes you might even just rotate your camera a little bit. If you want to grab two items at once, just hold down the shift key, select one, then select the other. Just for future reference. And then what you want to do is, what I did was I changed the color of the light, because I think the yellow orangish looks cool. I don't know, that's just personal preference. Intensity, you can always change the intensity to make it brighter or not. And then on your flashlight, on your capsule, then you'd go under here. Well, where is it? Alright. So you need your player controller. Make sure to put that on it. Then you need your character controller, which automatically comes on it. A capsule collider. And what else? Oh, so put your player controller on here. See, every time you put a player controller, it comes with a character controller, capsule collider, trigger, and provided context. So, and then let me make sure I got everything. Oh, I need to remove this. Remove this. Just remove the whole player. Make sure it's tagged as player also. Rename it just so it ain't confusing. And always make sure to put your player camera on here. You can always adjust mouse sensitivity for your specific specifications, but always make sure you test the game after you make it, because regardless of what it feels like in Unity, it's always different whenever you actually get into the game. So in the main camera, you will need a flashlight controller. Very simple. Void update if Input.GetKeyDown, toggleKey, and a flashlight doesn't equal null. Flashlight.enabled. FlashlightEnabled. So basically what you would want to do is put your flashlight script, put your spotlight into the flashlight, and your toggle key is up whatever you want to put it. F for flashlight just seems more appropriate. And then press play. Now you have a flashlight and a jump scare controller. If you ever want one of those, it is very easy. It's a box collider where you want it to appear. So I wanted it to appear right here. Put jump scare trigger, which is game object, scare object, public audio source, scare sound, public float, auto hide time, which is 2 seconds, private bool triggered, void on trigger enter, collider other, if triggered return, only react to player, if other dot compared tag player return, show monster, play sound, optionally hide again, and void hide scare object. That's only if you want the thing to vanish again. Like for instance, if you didn't want it to hide, you can just ramp it up. Then you can put the sound you want and the prefab of the character that you want to pop up. As you see here, I have a demon prefab, so I put it in the scare object. And I have ambient sound, which you can probably hear it, I don't know. Yeah, see? And then the scare object will vanish in about 11 seconds because I put it like that. Or so. But as you can tell, he doesn't have an actual box collider on him. But if you want a box collider on him, you can set it up in a prefab. But 72 seconds. So let's just make it back at 1:45. That means we want him to stay around for 2 seconds. So. boom, one. See, it's all right there on the auto hide time. But it's all a trigger on the box collider for a jump scare trigger. The player is just a capsule collider with a trigger and provides context. Character controller, player controller, always attach your main camera. Flashlight controller on your main camera. And normally you'd have actually these off. Like your spotlight, you normally have off because whenever you first start, you don't actually want the light to go on. No, that didn't work like I thought. Normally it works, but hey, it's working. So either way, it works. But that's all there is to it.